I guess what our audience are worried is that usually our companies play the passive role in the supply chain. Okay, we can only react to the big change happening in the world, and we cannot be, I shouldn't say cannot, but we hardly be the driving force to change the world, because we are from a small island. That's why people worry about the survival issue so much, because we always fight so hard to just be survive. That's why when we are here talking about innovation, talking about future, people still think it's a dream and it's hard for them to practice.
Because in order to survive, you are trying to survive. So if you're talking about our position is no choice, looking on short term only, I don't agree. Because the current situation is you don't looking about long term. Your life will fight for survive all the time, because nature is that way. So you have to, in order to help yourself, you just spare some time thinking about new approach. Create sometime become more in a control position instead of just passive.
One of the pictures that I showed was a picture of contagion, and it showed the study of the spread of diseases, and that does spread. And I also mentioned that happiness can be contagious. I think that inspiration can be contagious as well, and so can positive thinking. At the same time, a sense of pessimism, a sense of concern and anxiety, that is contagious. So I think in who you choose to share your ideas with, who you choose to help to inspire you, gives you some energy and some positive thinking that you may be able to use in inspiring the people on whom you're relying for ideas. And one thing that we know at Stanford, because it is a small school, it's a big name, it's a big campus, but it's actually a small number of people, is that the only way that we stay at the top is by collaborating with the very best people and finding the very best questions to work on. It's in the choice of who we will work with that we are choosing to inspire ourselves so that we can inspire students in the next generation.
Just one quick comment. I think it all depends a lot also on the mental models. Our moderator, Professor Bay, gave us one mental model. We're a small island. Well, you don't have to look at yourself as a small island. You could say, because we are a small island, we have to look outside. And isn't this great? That we have to look outside and that we have to make it somewhere else. The notion of small can be challenged, because when you're small, you're not being noticed as much as the big players, right? So you can actually do these subversive, really innovative things while the others are being distracted. So it all depends on the mental model. Mental models are also, what time frame do you use, right? Do you manage your business for the next half year, or do you use as a time frame 5-10 years? When the market, the world, will be entirely different. When the world in 10 years will be, China will be even stronger than now. The emerging markets will be the future growth markets, even more than now, probably, right? The US and Europe will continue to have low growth rates. So that's the future. Now ask yourself whether you, here in Taiwan, are better positioned for that future, or whether the US is better positioned for that future, right? So I think a lot depends on the mind frame, the mental model that you're using.
Follow on that, we have a huge, big opportunity, but when the time is come, are we ready? No. The CCC is trying to help ready ourselves, because to develop those new core competence take 10 years. It takes 10 years. The culture, the competence, It take time. So I think there is Taiwan is small island, but it's a great opportunity because welcome the Greater China market and also emerging market, not limited in Asia, because the practice, the solution of the Taiwan is more welcome than the, sorry for that, American solution. The American solution may be too expensive, maybe not considering because winning take all, not to considering others' position. So, and our approach can be more welcome than American approach. So that is our opportunity.